Hello, in this video we'll show you how to remove and replace the rear brake discs and brake pads on Toyota Corolla. The procedure is similar for most Toyota cars. First we'll start by removing the wheel. Next we need to remove the brake caliper. The brake caliper is held by two bolts, one on top and one on the bottom. We need to remove them first. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Once the bolts are removed, we're going to pull out the brake caliper. If this one will come out, maybe use a pry bar to pry it out a little bit. Next we're going to remove the brake caliper support. The brake caliper support is held by two bolts. I'll show them to you right now. These are the bolts that we need to remove right there. One of them is there and the other one is on top. Right there. Now that the brake caliper support is removed, we need to remove the brake disc. In order to remove the brake disc, we just need to pull it out, but sometimes it's stuck, so there is two holes in there with threads that we need to put two bolts on and just tighten them, and the brake disc will come out. These are the bolts that I'm using. Now I'm going to tighten the bolts and you'll see how the brake disc will start coming out. Sometimes you might not be able to remove the disc because the parking brake pads might be tight around the brake disc, so in that case you might want to loosen the parking brake and then remove the disc. We'll see what happens now. We can see that the brake disc came out a little bit, but it doesn't want to move at all, so next we're going to loosen the parking brake. In order to loosen the parking brake, we're removing that small rubber thing, and from that hole we're going to loosen the parking brake. But first we're going to remove those two bolts that we put on, and we're going to hammer the brake disc in so that the parking brake is free. Now I'm going to show you the mechanism that we need to loosen so that the parking brake gets loose. We need a screwdriver to loosen it, and you'll see it's right there. So now I'm going to put the screwdriver in and try to turn the mechanism. You see on your car how it has to go, if it has to go up or down. When you're turning it, just look if it's going in or going out. If it's going in, that means it's getting loose. I think it should be loose now, so next we're going to put the two bolts back on and tighten them so that we can get the brake disc out. And that's the brake disc loose now, and we can take it out. Next I'll show you the parking brake mechanism that I turned so that I can loosen the parking brake. It's right there. You just need to turn this thing. One side is anti-clockwise to loosen it, the other one is clockwise to tighten it, and that's it. Next we're going to put on the new disc and tighten the parking brake mechanism. You turned it with the screwdriver in the opposite direction that you turned it before. And now we can start installing the brake caliper support and afterwards the brake pads. Before installing the brake pads, first I'm going to push in the brake caliper cylinder in so that it goes in normal position. I'm using a pneumatic brake caliper compression tool, but you can do it with a normal brake caliper compression kit. Here you only need to push it in, you don't need to turn the brake cylinder, only push it in. Next we're going to put the brake pads on and then put the brake caliper back on and turn and tighten the bolts. After everything is assembled in the reverse order, don't forget to press the brake pedal a couple of times before starting the car so that the brake cylinder goes back to normal position. And that's it. Hopefully the video was helpful. Thank you for watching.